Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of CB24. Um, hope you're well. Hope everything's good. Hope you had a good Easter break. Um, we are ready to move. As you can see at the top, we had a pretty good season going 28 and 6, 13 and 3 in conference play, ranked number 15 school in the country. If you look at our prestige, we got up to 14, surpassed the conference prestige. We got into the conference tournament, we won that, and got into the NCAA and went out in the second round. If we look at our coach, we have gone up to 23 reputation from 20, so a bit of an increase there, but I think we're really being capped by the school at this point. So yes, last time out we got to the coach carousel. We wanted to have a look at what jobs were available. People have had their say in the comments, giving me a like if on the comment that they think I should go to, and I think the overwhelming uh, majority of people were picking Long Beach, which I'm personally happy with. I think it's going to be interesting going over to the West Coast and seeing if we can compete in that Big West conference. If we have a look at the team currently in the Big West, we have some competition with Irvine, Santa Barbara, San Diego, all good, pretty decent teams. Definitely a division we can compete in. It does say that they've got 0 scholarships available. In my last video, you might see me completely missing that this is the remaining budget rather than the actual amount of scholarships they have. But as you can see, we're getting 2 at least from seniors rolling off. We have a bunch of freshmen. Some we might cut if we want a couple of extra scholarships. Really depends on how many people end up transferring out. So yeah, that's sort of our next step in our career, and we're gonna go ahead and take that, apply for the job. We're very happy to welcome you to the next head basketball coach of the Long Beach State bench. Beach. Wait, what? Alright, whatever. I'm read that terribly. You beat out a number of applicants for this job, so we are counting on you to do great things for this school. Best of luck. That's Coach Carousel. We're going to go ahead and check out our inbox. Welcome me to the school. Do we have our objectives yet? No, I think these are last year's objectives. Let's go and have a look at the team real quick. See how many. Oh, we don't know anything. All right, well, we're going to advance then and continue on to the start of next season. We have the final 4 of the NCAA tournament happening in real life today. I think today we've got the first game, which is actually is it all this weekend? Okay, we've got both games today. We've got UConn versus Alabama and Purdue versus the 11th seed North Carolina State, which is surprising, but happy for them that they've been able to make a good run in the tournament. So let's see one of our emails. What have we got? Staff hiring. Okay, one of the guys they brought in, Josh Yates, has signed his letter of intent. Staff hiring. Let's have a look at this because okay, that's fine. Just we got a 3-star recruiting guy, a 2-star play development. I'd like it a little bit higher, but they're on decent salaries. And then a 3-star scouting guy for just 21k. So that's pretty nice. Let's go to the assignments and just make sure that they're being assigned to the right things. Yep. Very cool. Let's run the entire hiring session then and proceed on to our first batch of transfers and see who's going. I'm hoping some people do transfer out because I'm imagining the people that they brought in to recruit aren't necessarily guys that I would want. So I'm hoping some transfer out that gives us some more scholarships available to go and do some recruiting with. It'd be interesting to see how much easier or harder. I mean, it definitely won't be harder. How much easier recruiting is with a slightly better prestige team. I'm not sure what their natural level is. I mean, they had a bad season last year, so I'm imagining that it went down. But yeah, let's have a look. Okay, end of year tasks. So we got the freshman power forward who's planning to transfer out, mainly because the coach relationship with me is obviously dead because I don't know him. 60% for this junior small forward, which is sort of fine. And then 50% for, oh, I hope these guys transfer. They look terrible. We have two-star recruits for me. I'm not gonna lie, I sort of want to make a pitch to these guys, just to try and get them to transfer. Because I like, okay, he has some potential, but I mean, look at that. It's just terrible. Everyone here is terrible. So this season's probably going to be a dead season. We have a decent small forward, a junior small forward who's at least got some stars to him. We got a junior point guard. Yeah. All right. You didn't ask for a budget. I think C plus facilities at our procedure is probably fine. So I'm going to go with that. We're not going to make any pitches. I was going to, but I honestly just hope they transfer. If they don't, I might just release them and take the prestige hit. Okay. Let's have a look. Request denied. Yeah, okay, that's fine. They're not going to give it to me given the season that we just had. So let's continue to end the season and see how we end up the first part of next season. Okay, here we are at the start of next season. We have our scheduling notice. Budget, we have 4 scholarships. That's good. And we've got 82,000 to spend. Recruitment class, way down probably. Way down. Yeah, there we are, Long Beach. So that's fine. Let's get to the budgeting, see what we're spending. So we need to spend 35,000. We are spending 35,000. They've put more into wellness than I probably need, if I'm honest. Let's drop that down to 8,000. Oh wait, sorry, that's more. Was it 1,000? Oh wait, no, sorry. Yeah. Gosh, okay. 45,000 to do recruiting. That should be fine, especially if we want any transfers. And it keeps us under the allocated budget, so the facilities shouldn't go down, but that's not a guarantee from what I've seen. So advance that on the budget. $15,000 in amenities should help us bring in some recruits as well, which is what we're going to need to build this team. Players transferring. We have 2 transfers, so the power forward I think that said he was going to transfer, and the international, Australian, I believe, that flag. I think so. Yeah, Australian, small forward, I'm guessing, who was, yeah, I'm glad he's gone. And now we are at the transfer portal. Let's have a look at the roster as it currently stands. So the senior Cedric Roach looks pretty decent, but I imagine those will be readjusted come post transfer. And we have another senior, Greg Baby, who is going to be a good backup if he stays the same. In terms of our shooting guards, We have a freshman, Nick Zimmerman, who's not looking amazing. And we have Tony Howard, who will just fill in the position. So it looks like our point guard's one of our best players. Small forward wise, we have two. We have the senior Russell Schaffer. I'm going to say that's how it's pronounced. 3 stars. He's not looking too bad. And we have a backup who has some potential, but honestly probably not going to reach it. Power forward wise, we are looking not great with 2 2-star guys, a freshman Josh Yates and Jason Tucker, the junior. Again, not looking great, but have potential. And then we've got the senior Joey Branson, who, yeah, I mean, look at this. It's just not good, is it? And we have a walk-on. So maybe we're looking for a big man in the transfer portal. Let's see what we can get. I think a big man in the transfer portal is going to be useful, just because we don't really have any talent inside. Potentially a centre, but we'll see what's available, see who has interest. We have 2 scholarships for transfer portal, probably only looking to use 1. We have some interest from a number of guys, which is cool. So let's have a look at the centres. So we have quite a lot of interest. We don't know that much about them. Let's see if any of them have any decent ratings in terms of national rating. No. I'd like someone at least top 100 if possible. 285, he might be worth a scout at least. Stockham. Wilkerson. Okay, well, not too great there, but let's have a look at people's points per game and see if anyone. Let's just go through everyone, the normal process that I like to go through. Let's see if we can get anyone under top 100. Top 30, Harvey Neely. There he is, transferring from Georgia. As a sophomore, we're going to go all in on him. And keep going down the list. Ooh, Paul Fielding from England. Yes, I think it keeps going to the start from here. There we go. So that's where we were. 85 Mitchell May. Remember that name. And I'm hesitant to get the international guys because they get high rated, but not necessarily particularly great. He's from San Diego State, but he did have a sore knee, and he's transferring from Creighton, but with a broken nose. So they're next to each other anyway. So Michael May and the Finnish guy. Ooh, 44, Mike Dixon. Remember that name as well. 71, Chris Brookhart. Okay, so this guy. I'm just going to scout both these guys. Are you the other one? Dixon. Yeah, Mike Dixon and Brookhart. And we'll go with that for now. I don't want to use. I mean, there's loads of centers on the list, but I don't want to use too much money straight away. We'll advance, see who's there, see if any of the scouting that we've done actually pays off. Our scout is better here, so maybe we get some more accurate results of how good they are. Okay. Okay, for the centers, this Finnish guy is B. So we've got 3 B potential guys. Tempo Ekron, Ekro, I don't know. He's just got attacker as a player type badge, but I don't really like his defensive ability or his IQ or shot blocking or stealing. Yeah, so he's not a good ball handler, which means he's probably gonna get stolen a lot. He might be a good scorer, but he's gonna get stolen a lot probably. Mike Dixon looks amazing. He's got paint dominator and cleanup. So I think he's my number one target. And then Chris Brookhart looking like a decent rebounder, but not really a scorer. So we're going to go all in on this Dixon dude. We might not get anything, but that's what we're going to do for now. Brookhart. We're going to do a media kit for these guys. Let me just do that as well. We don't need 41,000 for all of our recruiting. If Dixon commits to us, then amazing. These are our top 3 guys right now. Okay, he didn't commit to us. Yeah, he committed to Arizona, which is understandable, given that they are a much better school. Let's go to the centers again. Okay, Brooke Hartwood now top 5. So he looks like our guy. He looks more our level as well. He'll do a job, hopefully. So we're going to offer you all this stuff. I don't often get commits when I do campaign with scholarship, but I'm going to do it this time just because I don't want to lose him. Let's see. Yeah, we got him, I think. No, we didn't. Brilliant. What was his name? Let's have a look. Threw me off because I had 3 inbox emails. Yeah, we lost him. Shit. Okay. Spent all this money to not get him. I just keep going through the list. I really need a. Okay, we settled on this guy, Gregory Wilkins. He is the next highest ranked player. I'm gonna go all in on him. We don't know how good he is, but at this point, we just need a body because we've got a walk on as our backup center right now, which just isn't gonna cut it. Hopefully, he didn't commit just then. They rate him as a D. We could go and get this guy. Oh, he's transferred from us, so he's not coming, is he? Let's go. We're gonna get this guy. He's a junior. He's got 1 season, 2 seasons with us max. Next season's going to be, well, this season's probably going to be a dead season because we don't even have our players in, so it'll be quite quick simulation. I'm just going to try and get through it. And there he is. We got him, Gregory Wilkins. That's fine. We didn't need to. He's a body. As I said, he's a body. At the end of the day, it's gonna just do the job. He's gonna come in. He's probably gonna start over Joey because Joey is, well, terrible. So yeah, we're gonna simulate the rest of transfers and then get on to travel and recruiting. So here we are at summer travel. I think we're still going to start off, at least depending on, until I sort of work out how it goes in terms of our reputation and trying to hire with the regional camp, which is for us the Las Vegas one. The good thing is we'll get our results from the camp way earlier than we did at the Big Apple. The Big Apple was the last one that took place, so yeah, we're just going to go to Las Vegas. What does the AI suggest actually? Let's go to JUCO. I'm not interested, so we will not go there and just go with the regional Las Vegas one. So here we are, start of recruiting. Available scholarships, we have 5. That's more than I thought we were going to have, but yeah. There's your pro draft. Kentucky's shooting guard going number 1. We have anyone from SFU? No, we don't. That's fair enough. So travel plans, we are going to Las Vegas. So let's start making our list. Show bios, we're looking at the West region this time. Full list. And we are going to get 10 from each position. I'm going to throw on 4 stars this time. I think we have a potential to get some. And at the end of the day, we just want the best players available. We have 5 scholarships, so if we can get 1 from each position, great. If not, then it is what it is. Yeah, we can't get 10 from there, so we need to go back and grab some more point guards who aren't on the list. Yeah, cool. Looking a little light on guards. Cool, let's add some small forwards. 2.4 is close, but we'll add you anyway. Perfect, there was more small forwards in there. Okay, cool with the JUCO. Centers, you 2 aren't going to qualify. Okay, that was less centers than I'd have liked. We go and add some more power forwards to fill out the list. 4.0, I like that. And you. Cool, that's our list. Let's go to call on watch list. Let's go to all and let's start offering out these visits. Hoping they will have less of a struggle to get people to come and have a look. And plus, when they actually do come, they'll hate it less, but we'll see. Got a film out and advance. Evaluation period. Yeah, there you go. See, the people that are actually coming, even 4-star guys, are enjoying it, so that's good. That's also going to be to do with how well my recruiting is, like what my stat is for recruiting. I'm going to have a look after this at what it's gone up to. So look at my rating progressions then. Reputation wise, yeah, we know went up by 3. Player dev went up by 4. Recruiting went up by 4. Scouting went up by 1. Defensive knowledge went up by 4. And attacking went up by 3. So that's not too bad actually. 4 progression on most things apart from attacking and scouting, and 3 progression in reputation. But recruiting now is at 51, so actually getting up there in ratings. So look at our inbox. Not that exciting. It was good and it was alright. We'll take that. Better than it sucked. Okay, that's past this. National camps at the moment, and then we'll have the regional camps after that. Still nothing to do there. Still nothing to do this week. Cool, now I've got stuff to do. Start inviting these guys. I like that small forward's now interested in having a look. Nice, got all of our invites out. We've now got at least an initial scout on all of them. Let's have a look at this then. Las Vegas. Okay, cool. We got the recap from Vegas, so we can actually go and start cutting. See, that's how much sooner the Vegas camp is. Let's go and have a look at our point cards first and just start cutting people as we see fit. Didn't stand out. Easy cut. Decent. We're going to keep decent at the moment. We'll see how many we have after this. Didn't stand out. Decent. Didn't stand out. Didn't stand out. Decent. Didn't stand out. Top 25. Alright, you're our main target. Offer you right now. Decent. Didn't stand out. Okay, so we only have 1 point guard target against this guy. Christian Bollinger. Shooting guard wise, this guy was top 5. Now, UCLA, San Diego State, USC, and Stanford are all in the mix, and I don't think we're going to get him. But we'll keep on the list. Didn't stand out. Didn't stand out. Didn't stand out. Top 25. Top 25. Didn't stand out. Decent. Yeah, okay. So I like to mark them, is what I like to do. So I've offered him a scholarship because he's marked as my main target. Small forward. So I'll go through and cut. Top 25. Decent. 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 Didn't stand out. Top 25. Stand out. Okay, we've been through that list. I think there was a couple of guys who I'll go back after this and have a look. Top 5, top 10, didn't stand out. Easily top 5, and he's come and he's got interest. We're actually 4th on his list, so we're gonna definitely. We might actually do a live scout on him as well. Top 25, another guy who has interest in us. Watch some film. Top 25. Didn't cut him, did I? No. Didn't send out. Easily top 5. Top 10. Okay, looks like power forward is quite stacked in terms of the abilities. Centers, we've got a top 5, top 25 guy there. Didn't stand out. Top 25, top 25 and got interest. So it might be our target. Ooh, top 10. Alright, I'll offer you. Top 25, yeah. Cool. So we have no visits left, but we do know who we've got lined up. So we've got Jeff Duncan in power forward to target. Small forward needs to choose one because they have no interest from anyone. Probably because they think we've got a guy. We've got some people that can play that position already. So it's between Derek Fuller, who's already got an offer from Arizona State and is hot, or Corey Neal. Corey Neal's going to be the one we go for, so we'll offer him as well. Let's get some texts out to the people we've offered scholarships to so we can start learning about them a little bit. Come on, buddy. There we go. Nice. So we know that he's not too hot about anything, but location and facilities are the top two. So we'll probably go and get location for him. Although he's in Indiana. Is that Indiana? ID? Is it Idaho, maybe? Honestly, don't know exactly. My state abbreviation isn't amazing. I know most of the big ones. Okay, number one's being close to home, and he's in Cali, so that's good for us because that's where we are. We have no text time left, so we're going to advance. Okay, another week. We can just continue to text. No, we can't. Text times not reset. Okay, fine. We advance another week then. Week. It should reset. A dead period, which means text is reset. And even though I know location's the best for him, I also want to find out about other things just so I can sort of gauge what the competition might be in terms of getting him. It looks like his parents have a massive control over his life. They went to Utah Tech and Baltimore. So UCLA has already offered this guy a scholarship as well, and he's had a visit and he's warms them. So unless I pull something amazing out the bag, he's probably going there, which means I'd probably also need a backup option, which is probably this guy. Yeah, it's probably him. Because he's got an offer from Arizona State, so. Okay. That's fine. Ooh. Okay, yeah, we just haven't grinded for this guy yet. He's decent. Yeah, so we're not visits reset. We really want to get some visits out to this guy down here if he'll take it. Right, you might have been cut back in here 1 week before the context period. Not much really happened over the last sort of month of recruiting because no one wanted to come and have a look at the school, and the conversations that we tried to have were just around getting some information about people. So our top targets are Dupree. He's based in New Mexico. His favorite is location. He's hot with Arizona and New Mexico have offered him a scholarship as well, which isn't looking too favorable, but if you don't turn up to his house, you'll never know. Power forward are in a reasonable position. Dropped down quite a bit with UCLA and California, both hot, and I've offered him a scholarship. But he was top 5 at Vegas. If we do get him, great. If not, we have some backup options in these guys with Jason Mitchell being top 25 and Terry Sims being decent. So we have some backup options there. Small forward wise, we are screwed because Corey doesn't answer the phone. He doesn't want to talk to us at all, but it doesn't have any interest from anyone. So could just be one of those guys that you really need to grind. He was top 25 at Las Vegas. I'm probably not going to be visiting him the first week. There's not really any great backup options either at small forward. We have this guy, but I mean, look at the competition. We're just not going to get him. Like, it's a done deal. So we're going to wait. We're going to leave our scholarship out with him and see if when we do go and visit him at home, it does something. Shooting guard wise, Mike Henderson's our top target, but again, I think it's unlikely we're going to get him. He was top 5 at Las Vegas. We have some backup options, but again, they've also got a lot of competition for them. This guy probably the least, but everyone's declining our visits, which if you've gone and visited Arizona State, then it makes sense. You're not going to probably want to come down to Long Beach. Point guard wise, it's a very dead class. This guy hasn't wanted to come and visit. He has interest. He's top 25. We are not in his top 10, but again, he's one of these guys where not many people are. I don't like his stats, but I'm hoping the fact that he was top 25 just means that he just had a good game, and that my scouting just aren't giving him the right ratings that he should have. So yeah, let's continue on. Next week is contact period. We'll see if we lose anyone straight off the bat. We might do, in which case we have backups for most positions. Yeah, so we lost one guy already. I'm gonna guess that was the shooting guard, Jeff Duncan. I'm not gonna watch it because we saw already that we had the scholarship back available. So yeah, he's decided to go to UCLA, which is as expected. So what position was he? I'm guessing he was the power forward, which is decent and for us because it's actually one of the positions with more depth in it. We sort of liked Jason Mitchell, so we're gonna go with you. We're gonna visit you, and we're gonna go pitch location. So that's one invitation down. Duke Dupree still doesn't want to come and look at the school, but again, we're gonna go and we're gonna pitch location. Small forward wise, this guy's committed to Gonzaga. We're going to leave Corey Neal like that for now. Mike Henderson, I expect you to go somewhere else, but we're going to go and throw our hat in the ring and pitch location to you. Point guard wise, you still don't want to come and have a look at the school, but we're going to go and pitch location to you as well. And that's our 4 visits scheduled in. Let's go to inbox and advance the week and see what happens. We have 2 decisions made. Had a great time during the visit. Everything went really well. It was okay time. Things went fine. Nice, and the family enjoyed it, but after you left, they told me I should think about a different school, so I guess that's what I will be doing. That's annoying. And solid visit, good sense of what the team and program are about. So let's have a look if we get either of these guys. We're not in there. Oh, we are. We're underneath me, actually. Just here. But look at those schools. St. Mary's, San Diego State, BYU, and Cal. Okay, not San Diego State. Not BYU. Not St. Mary's. Yes, we got him. Wow. Okay. So we got our first recruit already. Week 1 of contact. So that's actually really good for us. So he's committed to us, Jason Mitchell. I need to go and remind myself what position he was. Let's see if we can do anything with Mike Henderson. No, we're not in the list. So this one is a dead reveal, but we can't skip it. So I'll see you guys after. So Mike Henderson ended up going to Washington. Let's go and have a look at our recruitment list after that round of contact period then. So Troy went to BYU. Jasper went to Gonzaga. Banjo was very happy with the visit. We moved up on the list. No one else offered him a scholarship, so we're going to do the same thing again. Doesn't want to host still, but that's fine. So that's point guards. Shooting guards, we lost Mike Henderson. was to be expected. Lorenzo was our second option. He has some interest in location, so we're going to go and pitch that to him. Small forward wise, we hadn't gone and visited our recruit, but we might be able to now, given that we had a commit at the power forward position, which is great for us. We're going to go and cut you, and we have a backup here with Terry Sims if needed, and if we need the player. Center wise, he didn't enjoy his visit. That's probably because of location is not good. But we're going to go do it again. We're going to host him. He doesn't want to come. Okay, well, we're going to go and try and grind down Corey Neal. Okay, he doesn't want to be text. Okay, well, I'm going to go and pitch location to you, see what happens. It might be that we need to go and look at other options here. But the question then becomes where, and we probably go and grab this guy, Terry Sims, as a backup option for small forward. But yeah, that's the second round of hosting scheduled in. Let's see if anyone wants to come for a visit. No. He's already been. Yeah, fine. Alright, we're going to advance another week and see if anyone made any decisions. Oh, sorry, we've got the scheduling. Yeah. I'm not too bothered about it this year. We're going to suck. So, we've got 2 heat checks in Michigan Wolves and someone else. So, we have a decision from Derek Duke Dupree. The visit was nice and my family enjoyed it, but after they told me I should think of a different school. Brilliant. Derek Dupree, thanks for the visit and I appreciate it. Maybe we will talk some more. Yep, we definitely will if you have actually committed to us. Just wanted to let you know that we didn't really hit home with me, but thanks anyway. Okay, and quick note to let you know your visit stood out to us. Expect to hear from you soon. Maybe I'll be playing for you next season. Okay, so Christian Bellinger really enjoyed it. Let's see about Duke Dupree. Let's see if he came. No, again, we're not in there. It's not gonna happen. So that we got Mexico, New Mexico State underneath us, BYU, San Diego State, Arizona State, UCLA. We didn't stand a chance. So I'll skip after this, and you will see me in a second. So as to be expected, the New Mexico native went to New Mexico as location was the highest thing for him. So that was to be sort of expected in that regard. And that was our center option. We do have Tracy Irvine, who we're going to start grinding for now. Come on, dude. There we go. Yeah, that's the issue. He doesn't like anything too much. So I'm going to offer you a scholarship. I'm going to go visit you for location. Let's keep going up the list. So we have our power forward sorted. No one else was that committal. Corey Neal said he actually enjoyed it. Oh, he was not impressed. Okay. You want to text me it? Nope. Okay. Let's pitch playing time to him. And that's the other one that we could actually get somewhere on. Shooting guard wise, I think Lorenzo said he really enjoyed it, which is good. I was not impressed either. Okay, well. So pitch academics. Don't think we've got the best academics, but it is what it is. And we got. Wait, I didn't get a message from this. Oh wait, no, it's not us. Ugh. Okay, Christian Bellinger enjoyed his stay. Yeah, he's really impressed. So between us and Arizona, so I'm gonna go and pitch location again. That's what we did last time. We have a scholarship available. Trying to think of what we actually want to use it on. Yeah, you have very little interest because you're not going to qualify. Yeah, one scholarship. I don't want to waste it either, though. That's the thing. I'm happy to take an extra scholarship into next year, but it's just whether we actually get. If it is only good to take it into next year if we get everyone that we have on our list right now. So even when he's hot, he doesn't want to come and have a visit. Okay, he does. So Greg does want to visit. So he's going to come and have a look, see if he likes it. Okay, that's week 3 of contact. Let's go to the inbox and see what happens. I'm hoping we get the point guard. Okay, we have 2 decisions made. Lorenzo and Bellinger had a great time, went really well, and had an okay experience. I would enjoy playing for you, okay? Corey Neal, I was happy to meet you guys and like what you said. I would give you a school consideration, but my family says I should look elsewhere. Why are your family so involved? Terrence Irvine, the visit was nice. Family enjoyed it, but they told me I should look elsewhere. And thank you for allowing me to visit. It was fine, but I'm not entirely convinced. Okay, well, let's have a look at Christian Ballinger and see. This was the point guard, and I think this. I'm hoping we get him. We are there. Washington, sorry, underneath me. So let's see. We're against Arizona State, SCU, and Utah State. Okay, Arizona gone. I think they were the second highest, so yeah. Yes. We got a point guard. Nice. We'll take that. That's our second recruit in through the door. Let's have a look at Lorenzo. I imagine he's not coming to us, but you know what? We roll the dice. Yeah, we're not in the list. Completely underneath me is Illinois. I think that's where he's probably going. That was his top when I last checked, but I'll get back to you after this. Okay, so Lorenzo ended up going to San Diego State rather than Illinois, which is, I guess, good. Strengthens the region a bit. We have one scholarship available still. Not sure how that worked. Terrence Irvine was not impressed with my home visit at all. So probably not gonna be coming to us. Which means we haven't got any centre coming in. I mean, we might as well just spend the money to go back in there, and again, we have the money, why not use it? We got our power forward, which is good. What did Corey think? Okay, come on. Number 1, not a big concern. Actually managed to get some text to him. Okay, we're gonna pitch location. He's in Hawaii, so and Hawaii aren't interested in him, so maybe that's a good thing for us. Shooting guard wise, we didn't get Lorenzo Smith, which means we don't have a shooting guard for next year. Point guard, we've already got our man, but does this guy look good enough to offer a scholarship to? Not really. He's got good passing and outside shooting. Screw it. Let's go and offer him location. I think it's another issue with the West Coast. Is it's actually such a big region, stretching from like almost the start of the Midwest out to Hawaii. It just means that location is going to be less effective here. Why have I gone to guards only? Small forward. So this is our last week of recruiting in terms of the contact period. I should have been looking at this because this is not what I want to play. And practice has now begun. Don't want to play any of that. Just give me motion. Keep it simple. Man to man with a little bit of. In fact, let's just play man to man first year. Save those changes. Let's have a look at the actual strategy. Let's edit this to actually be just motion. We're going to motion 100%, and we're going to drop that down to 65. Defensively, we're just running man to man. We need to get a gauge of what the league is like as well. It might be that they're inside hitters again, like last year with the Northeast, or they could be more outside shooters. We'll just have to sort of take that by looking at some of the post game match reports. But let's advance. That was our last week of contact. See if anyone makes a decision. We have one guy who made a decision. It was Terrence Irvine. Adriel, thanks for the visit. Decided to explore other options. Thanks for coming, but my family's telling me your school isn't right for me, so I guess I'll keep looking. Terrence Irvine, thanks for coming to visit, but my family is telling me the school isn't right for me, so yeah, okay. We have some weekly incidents. Raymond Rains, let's see if he's a walk-on and maybe drop him. I expect Terrence to say nothing and be going elsewhere, given that he just told us the visit wasn't for him, but yeah. BYU underneath me, SCU, UCLA, Stanford, and San Diego State. Let's see where he goes after this. So Terrence ended up going to SCU. Let's just check our recruits then. We have 2 scholarships available, which means we're taking 2 into next year. This is all position players. Terrence Irvine. Yeah. I'm assuming this guy's not going to commit anywhere, because clearly his family or his parents have full control of him. Clearly his parents have really high control of him and really like location, and probably because he is based in Hawaii, they want Hawaii to commit, otherwise he's not going to go to university apparently. So yeah, we'll see. We've got a scholarship out with him. I don't think either of these other guys I really want to commit to. Again, the two of them are from Hawaii, one's from Nevada. This guy we're only keeping on the list because of the fact he's got such a low GPA that maybe he randomly qualifies for us and we can then start grinding to try and get him. But yeah, that was recruiting. We're going to advance now to the start of the season, but first let's check our depth. See what the CPU has produced. Roach, Howard, Schaefer, Tucker, and Wilkins. I think I'm happy with that. Was Wilkins my transfer? Yeah, from Clemson. Fine. I mean, we want Jensen, right? He looks better than Zimmer. Maybe you could play some point guard minutes as well. some shooting guard minutes. Sorry, you're a senior. How tall are you? 6'4", 6'8". Who's Tucker? You're a junior. What about you? You're a senior. Just thinking of a way to get another 3-star guy in here. We could move Tucker out, start Schaefer as the power forward, and move everyone down one. Yeah, I think we do that. So Howard plays there, Tucker plays there, you play there, and you play there. And that works. So I'm going to give you the small 4 shooting guard minutes. Jensen or Zimmer. Okay, you're going to get the shooting guard backup minutes. That. Yeah, that's fine. You're getting the small forward minutes. And then power forward minutes are going to you. Like that. You're going to get the small forward minutes because you'd look better ratings wise. And unfortunately, we have to start this Zimmer dude. Now, who kicked up a fuss? What was the incident about? Let's have a look. Raymond Reyes. The freshman redshirt. I mean, he's got great potential, but you are playing some minutes. Any of the walk-ons causing issues? Pat Jensen and Josh Yates and Otis Wortman. Can't even see this Wortman. Where is he? Oh, there. Yeah, unfortunately, you're all scholarship guys, but not. If he continues, I will discipline you all. I'm not attached to anyone on this team. It's not looking as bad as I thought, though. Roach can do a job. Tony Howard can do a job. Maybe also Schaefer. What positions I bring in? Because we're losing Schaefer and we're losing Roach. I know we definitely got a point guard, I believe. Right? Yeah, we got Christian Ballinger as the point guard. We got Jason Mitchell as this power forward. Which I'm hoping means... Okay, we have some terrible... we have some terrible power forwards, but we're also going to be losing our best small forward. So maybe the power forward recruit can come in as small forward. We'll see. We'll just see how it shapes up and what the ratings are like. So here we are at the start of the new season. We have Sacramento State away, first game in. We are favourites. I sort of want to just power through this, so I might not be too. You might not see too much of the season. I'll try and at least show every game, in terms of like the result. But I sort of want to try and do another recruitment in this episode, just to really start building the team up and then have an idea of what we're dealing with for our second season. So we'll power through this season. Get the first win. Nice, Tony Howard. I expect us to be bad, but we'll see. Cool. Second game against East Carolina. We are big favourites in this one, so let's see if we can get it done. We do by 20. A lot of my players having decent games there. Next, we're against Old Dominion. Cool. Next game, Old Dominion at home. We are favourites here again, so let's see if we can get this done. Oh, we lose by 2. Not good. Expected, but not good, especially when we ended 34 in the net. Moving on, though, we're against MD Baltimore County next. Okay, Baltimore County away. We are favourites, but we will see if we can get this done. We do by 9. That is good. We're against Mercer next, who are actually ranked 24th in the country, so bit of a heat check there. We will see how we get on. Cool. Next game, Mercia. They've been deranked since we got to this game. We are not favourites, but we are at home. So let's see how this goes. Ooh, we lose, and we have a team instant. So let's check that out. Christian Ballinger signed his letter of intent. That's good. Jason Tucker said that he was mouthing off about Russell Schaefer. Well, let's see who the hell Jason is. Jason Tucker, the junior power forward. Is he the guy that we just transferred for this season? Yeah? No? No. Our guy was this guy, right? Yeah. Well, I'm going to have a word with you, mate, about your attitude, if I'm honest. Alright, well, he doesn't think there's anything to worry about, so let's hope it doesn't happen again. We're on our heat check against Michigan away next. I think we're definitely going to lose given by the heat of us so far, but we'll see. I'll get you to that game now. So here we are against Michigan Wolverines. We're massive underdogs and probably going to get dominated, but let's see. Yep, and we have a team instant, lost by 28 or 29. Jason Tucker again. I will suspend you. Yep, and I will release you. I do not care. No one is bigger than the team. Alright, she didn't sort out the overtime stuff. There you go. Honestly, I might just never play you again. Josh Yates is a freshman. It's fine to get the minutes. He'll probably grow because of it next season. So, yeah, I'm fine to just leave you with 0 minutes at the bottom of my lineup this season. It means nothing to me. It's a dead season. It's my first year, not my team. Temple away is our next game. Let's see how we get on there. Oh, and here we are, our next game versus Temple. We are away again. We're not favourites, which is to be expected. Let's see how this one turns out. Another loss. This is not looking like a good season for us at all, which, to be honest, was to be expected. Our team is not the best, and we we need to rebuild. It's going to take some time to rebuild. I think it's going to come down to how we do in the conference. I think there'll be a good gauge of how strong our team actually is, how strong the teams in the division are, which is realistically going to affect how we end up getting to the tournament, when we end up getting to the tournament, all those sorts of things. So we're against number 13 Oklahoma in away next game. Probably a big loss, but we'll see when we get there. All right, here we are against Oklahoma. I think it's going to be an absolute decimation on our part. But we'll see. We're big underdogs. Let's see how this one goes. Yeah, we get decimated and we have another team instant. If this is the same guy again, I'm just going to release him. Jason Tucker, yeah, you're gone. You think you're better? You think you're bigger than the team? Let me give you one opportunity. I'll do my best to change. Okay. Okay. Now, that means I'm going to move you up a little bit. You go up to there. And you can get the dead time for the position. But I'm not happy. Still not happy with him. It seems like he's learned his lesson after his suspension, but we'll see. We're against South Methodist away again for our last out of conference game, and then we start into conference play. We are 3-5. No one on our side is ranked, but Cal State Bakersfield are looking like one of the stronger teams in the division, going 7-2. So we will see how our next game goes against South Methodist. Okay, here we are. It looks like this is actually a tournament game, so we're actually in a neutral arena. Judging by this here, that means it's a tournament. So we'll see if we go out in the first round. I think we probably will, but you know, we do. We lose by 15. So there we have it. That's the end of conference play. Next game is against Cal State Bakersfield for our first game in conference. We'll see how that goes. All right, first game of inter-conference play. We are not favourites because we're probably away. But you know what? We'll see how it goes. Let's see if we can get it done. Oh, we do! Come on, that's big. Tony Howard having 22 points. Nice. Love to see that. Starting off the interconference play with a win against one of the stronger teams from the out of conference play. So we'll take that. Next is UC San Diego in a couple of days. We'll see how we get on there. All right, second game of conference against UC San Diego. See how this one goes. We are again. Oh, we are favourites this time. We are at home, so it's our first home game in a while. I feel like we've been away a lot. See how this one goes. Oh, we get it done big. Okay, nice. We're on a bit of a roll now. Next game's against Cal State Fullerton away, which hopefully means we're going to get the dub. We are playing now, so we shall see. I don't know really how. I'm guessing it's the same as the other lower conferences or lower reputation conferences, where if you win your conference tournament, you actually automatically qualify for the NCAA, but I could be wrong. Let's see how we get on. We are underdogs here, but let's see what happens. Oh, we get it done again. Gregory Wilkins. So maybe we're actually better than we thought we were going to be. We just had a tough out of conference schedule. Could have been. We're against Cal St. Northridge next, who haven't won a game yet. Looks like us and Cal Polytechnic are the top two teams right now. They're playing Hawaii at home. If we can just get some reputation gain out of this season, I will be happy, honestly. How are we looking? Looking like favourites. They have this guy Joe Sharp. Looks like he can score a bit. Well, let's see how this goes. Yeah, nice. Tony Howard getting 20 points. We're not having any team instants either. Now, that's probably because we're winning, but either way, we take the harmony in the team, because if we can try and avoid people who we actually might want to stay from transferring, then all the better. Cal Poly Mustangs next. They're the only other team. Actually, they're not unbeaten anymore. They were the only other team that was unbeaten until they lost to Hawaii. So we're about to play them at home. We are favourites. We're actually 61 in the net, which is pretty nice. Let's see if we can get it done. Oh, we got it done by 1. Woo! Close. Very close. We got Hawaii away next to Cal Poly just lost to. But we're 5-0 in conference play. How many teams are in the conference? 3, 6, 9, 11. So we play. So we're going to play like, what, 10 games? 10? Play like 20 games in conference. It's a lot. Unless we don't play everyone. But I'm assuming we do. It'd be a bit unfair if we didn't. We're against Hawaii. We're also looking like a decent team this year. And then I just saw 90 in the net. Yeah, they're 90, we're 54. We are not favourites here, but see how this one goes. I imagine this might be our first loss. Yeah. And Gregory Wilkins suffered an injury. Let's see what that's looking like. 20 days with a broken nose at 83%. It's fine. Put him out there. Put a mask on him. Let's hope he doesn't take any more bumps to that nose, because that is painful. Hawaii looking like a decent team from the rankings and from us just losing to them. There's Santa Barbara next. I think we had an offer from them last season to come and join, which we didn't go for. We are favourites here. So get it done. We're at 54 in the net still. Come on. No, we lose by 10 and we have a team instant. If this is the same dude again, I swear. Yeah, it is. Jason. Yeah. Oh. Sorry, but you're getting cut. I don't really care. Release. Can't be having it. I don't want you upsetting everyone else. You're gone. Just need to reassign my trash time. And my depth. Oh, no, reassigned it for me. Fine. Let us just make sure it didn't massively influence it. No, 23 still. It's fine. Next game is against UC Irvine. From my understanding, one of the better teams in the division. So we'll see if that's true or not when we face them at home in a second. The Anteaters. We are favourites just, but this is going to be a close game. Let's see. Oh, okay. We destroyed them. Maybe not as hot as we thought. Okay, we're playing Northridge again. We've played them already, but we haven't played Riverside or Davis, so I don't exactly know how the schedule works, but we'll take the double play against them because they are one of the worst teams in the division. So a free win for us. Alright, here we go against Cal St. Northridge. We beat them at home, but they're actually favourites away, which is interesting. Let's see how this one goes. Yeah, we lose. Wow. Tony Howard tried though, put up 23. Maybe not as much of a free win as I originally thought. Next game is against UC Riverside, which is the first time we faced them this season. Okay, here we go. Against UC Riverside, we are favourites here. Let's see if we can get it done. They have a 4-4 record. Come on. Yep, nice. Get it done by 22. Love to see that. Hopefully solidifying us at least top 2 in the conference. I don't know if that means we get a bye. I think with this bigger division, I think it probably does, but I'm not sure. We against UC Davis next, who are 4-5 in the division. So we'll see how this one goes. A lot of teams on 4 wins, to be fair. So it looks like quite bottom heavy. All the bottom teams are sort of beating each other up. We're favourites here by quite a bit, so let's go and get this one done at home. Yep, get it done by 10. Russell, Greg, getting 10 points each. It's Cal Poly, who I had thought were better than they potentially were, but again, very easy to be upset here. Everyone's quite close underneath us and Hawaii, so we'll see how it goes. They're 10-10, we're 11-9. We are favourites just about, but we are away. Let's see how it goes. Nice, 1 by 9. Greg and Russell getting their points, and puts us 9-3, top of the standings. We have played an extra game on Hawaii, but we'll see who they play next. They are playing. They're not playing. Okay, fine. So it's San Diego away. We are considered favourites here. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, we lose. No one scored any points on our team. That's probably the issue there. That's our 4th loss of the year. What I forgot to check is our goals. So I'm going to quickly check those in a second. Okay, finish in the top 3 and win 10 games. Well, we've won 10 games and we're currently top 3. So we are fine for those. It's UC Santa Barbara, who are 3rd currently. Hawaii play Cal State Northridge. Hopefully they lose that, and we can go back at top of the table. They did indeed lose, so it's our opportunity. We're at home, we're big favourites. Come on, boys. Yeah, smash them. But Pat Jensen suffered injury. Okay, just sprained his finger. It's fine. You're not playing probably any minutes anyway. Let's just continue on. Okay, we've got a big game next. We're at home against Hawaii, which will really allow us to put a couple of games distance between us and them in the conference standings. Hopefully, we can get it done. The Rainbow Warriors. We are 57th in the net. They are favourites though, so let's hope we can shut them down. Yes, big win, big win. Tony Howard having 17 points. Let's just continue with this. Norton candidates, nice. Eric Hatch is still going. How's the season? 13 points a game. Looking good from him. What's his? He's happy with the coaches. That's unfortunate. Well, for us, it's unfortunate. What I want to check again real quick is our 840. Okay. We need 900, so he didn't qualify. We can come from our list. It's unfortunate, but it was gonna happen at some point. We are top of his list, but Delaware, Morgan, South Carolina. Just want to check if they if they're gonna qualify, if he's qualified for them. I don't know what division they're in. Wow, he did qualify for them. Ooh, one of those two teams is getting an absolute steal in the Mid-East Atlantic. Wow. They're getting the #1 best player in the country for his position. What I might do, this is stab in the dark here, but since we have some extra money, I just want to quickly scan through. Yeah, so this is him, 840. So you haven't committed to anywhere in your English. But you have, you know what? We'll just send you add you to the list. Just want to see if anyone didn't qualify for their school that maybe not be able to accept their offer that they got. No, doesn't look like it. Okay, well, that was the shot in the dark. Fine, we continue on with the season then. We're against Riverside next game away. Alright, here we go then. We're against UC Riverside away, and we are favourites. Let's see how this one goes. First time we played them this year. Oh, we get it done. But Cedric Roach, who scored 18 points that game, got an injury. How bad is it? Just a sore leg, got a bit of a dead leg, out for 7 days. That's fine. He can still play on that. Ooh, looks like our old recruit from SFU got cut out of the semi-finals of the Norton, which is fair enough, but I was glad to see him in there for that long. Okay, next we got Davis tomorrow. We're still, well, this is a pretty good season for a first year. You know, we'll take it. They won 9 and something last year, so clearly we've done something right. Whether it's our coaching or The fact that the players that we have gotten in, well, not that we got in, the players that they had have just developed a lot better. I'm going to put it down to the coaching because that's us. So we're playing away, but we are just about favourites here. Let's see how this one goes. Yeah, another win. We're cruising right now. Up to the top, 13-4. I don't think we're catchable at this point. Everyone else has 6 losses beneath us. We're against Cal St. Fulton, Cal State Bakersfield, and UC Irvine. How many games do we have left, actually, in conference? Well, those are our last 3 games. Okay, nice. We will see then. Hopefully, conference tournament time, we can do something big. Here we are, Cal State Fulton. We are just underdogs here. But we are at home, so maybe we can use that for an advantage and beat the odds. We're 42 in the net, so actually having a good season, and we lose. Not good. Still, I think remain top, but really could have used a win there just to. I want to end the conference play on a high so that we can ride that into the conference tournament, but we'll see. Hopefully, still get the bye that we want. We'd have to lose both of our next games and for Hawaii to win both of them. It's Cal State, Bakersfield, Roadrunners. We are at home and we are just about favourites. Let's see if we can get it done. We do by 2 points. Nice. Tony Howard coming up big with 23. Last game of the conference, UC Irvine. Away. We're 14-15 in the division, which means we cannot be caught now by Hawaii, which is good. Unless they've got a game in hand, which it does look like they do, but we'll see. They're playing away against Cal State Bakersfield this week, so this is going to be the decider of whether they can catch us or not. They lost. So Cal Northridge can now catch us, although I imagine it takes into consideration the amount of losses that they have compared to us. So we're actually two games ahead. Against UC Irvine Anteaters, they are 8-11 in the conference. We're away. We are not favourites, but I'm hoping we can get it done. End the conference season on a high, and we do. Nice. Joey Barson getting 21. Cool. Well, that's conference play for us done, and we went 15-5, putting us a record of 18-11 on the season. So that's actually pretty good. I don't think it's good enough to get us into the tournament at the moment. In terms of players declaring for the draft, anyone we recognise from there? No, it looks like the guy from SFU is not declaring. Norton's finalists, it's like this guy, Sean Bergman, the freshman 5-star recruit, is going to be number 1 winner. He's averaging 22.3 points a game, which is insane. We have not seen yet who we're against because we get a bye. Yeah. So we're either playing UC Riverside or UC Irvine in the first round. Cal and State Bakersfield and Northridge both get a bye as well. So we'll see who we end up facing here. Okay, so this is how the conference tournament is shaped up so far. We had UC Riverside beating UC Irvine as expected. UC San Diego actually dominating Cal Poly which was an upset there, and UC Santa Barbara beating UC Davis as expected. In the second round, looks like Cal Northridge actually went out already, which is strange considering they were the 2 seed. Bakersfield go through as the 3, and Hawaii are out against Cal Fulton as the 4 and 5 game. So let's go and see how we do against UC Riverside. We're at home apparently, although I think they're on neutral courts. Let's see if we can get it done. Be great if we can. And we do. We do big. Cedric Roach getting 23, I think, points. So that's big. Let's continue on to the next round. Next round is us against Cal Fullerton and Cal State Bakersfield versus Santa Barbara. Here we are. So it looks like Cal State Bakersfield as the higher seed have gone through. We'll be playing them in the final, although Cal State Fullerton Titans are actually favourites even away. So we're gonna try and get this done. Come on. No, we are absolutely blown out. What happened there, boys? Come on. Let's have a look. Second chance points, we just didn't compete really. Rebounding wise, we got beat by a little bit, but our shooting was not good. 40% from the field, 31 from 3. They hit 50% of their threes, holy. Turnovers, we had 13 turnovers to their 6, so almost, well, over double, which would account to why we probably lost that game, to be honest. We didn't get into foul trouble, but yeah. Okay, that's disappointing considering we had such a good run in the conference, but Bakersfield versus Cal Fullerton did not catch that. I think the results already just gone past, but we can have a little quick look just to see who won. Big West. Cal Fullerton win it all. They destroyed, actually. So I'm guessing they have a good big man. I could be wrong. So that is the conference play done with. We're 19 and 12 with a 15 and 5 into conference record. Might be enough to get us into a tournament. I don't think we'll get into the tournament, but we could definitely get into something. We'll have to check in a second when the selection goes starts, which we are on now. So let's have a look at that. See if we get in. I'll watch it, but I'll just manually advance it so that we get nice and quick through this. Since you're playing games, oh, St. Francis get a 15th seed. Very nice for them. So they went 22 and 11 on the season. I mean, they got 15th seed and they're not ranked, but still, that means they won the tournament, I guess. There's our winner, Cal Fullerton. There you go. We didn't get in, but maybe we got into NIT. Yeah, we got into the NIT. That's fine. We'll take that. We're against South Carolina. We were 84th in the net. So potentially we could get through here and do alright, but I think it's unlikely. Let's see what we can do. Oh, we win against South Carolina. Come on, boys. Let's have a look at the tournament real quick. So we're in the East region, which is strange because we are West. We're against Utah State, the number 1 seed next to Could be tough, given they're the 1 and we're the 4. But hey, we'll see what happens. We play the game. So here we are against Utah State. Very surprising that Cal State Northridge took it as close as they did against Duke, given that Duke is supposed to be, well, one of the top teams in the country. Utah State Aggies are favorites here, but we play the game, run a neutral court, see if we can get it done. Oh no, but a very high scoring game from both sides there. Looks like Cal State actually went through their bracket first game. Oh no, so they just haven't played yet. My bad. Okay, well that's our season done. We got to the second round of the NIT, which, if you consider how we did last season, should bump up our prestige a bit. I will get back to you when we are at the final 4, because I think that's what people are interested in. We want to see how that tournament shaped out. So I'll bring back the results of that in a minute. And here we are with the final 4. Let's see how we got here, shall we? So in Buffalo, Wisconsin, the 1 seed, actually losing to Old Dominion, who had a monster run all the way to the Elite 8, but in the end losing to Syracuse. On the other side, Syracuse had a pretty straightforward run, but actually St. Francis beating number 2 seed Alabama to get through to the second round, and then losing to Virginia in that second round. That's how it went in Buffalo. In Cleveland, San Diego State, the 1 seed, getting all the way through pretty simplistically, with Purdue actually beating the 2 seed Illinois to get through to the Elite 8 after overcoming Memphis as well. So actually beating a lot of the top 2 seeds on their half, but ultimately falling San Diego State. So that's Cleveland. In Oklahoma City, Michigan State, again, pretty straightforward run as you would expect as the 1 seed. But on the other half, actually, the 7 and the 6 played for the Elite 8 position, with Auburn beating Gonzaga and Wichita State beating Missouri. So a lot of upsets on the right-hand side, but then ultimately Michigan State beating Wichita State to go through to the Elite 4. In Salt Lake City, we had Arizona number 1 also having a straightforward run to get to the final 4, and the 2 and the 3 seed played North Carolina and UCLA, with UCLA coming out on top. So that's your final 4. That's how it looks. Let's see who wins it all. Ooh, Arizona beat Michigan State. Okay, so that's 2 1 seeds out. So, and Syracuse beating San Diego State to get into the finals. See who wins it all here. Syracuse the 3 or Arizona the 1. And it was Syracuse upsetting Arizona, winning by a 3. Getting a banner. Is that number 1? Let's have a look. Syracuse, sorry, I thought it was Auburn. They're in the pack? Nope. Where the hell are they? SCC. ACC, sorry. That was banner 2 for them, so their coach coming up clutch. So let's have a look at the award winners. Maybe we get some in the conference. I don't think we get any individual awards. Wisconsin, Alabama, and Syracuse, with Arizona getting the Coach of the Year. First team All-American, split between all the teams with 1 player each. Second team on conference, you had, again, a split, no one really dominating too much. Let's go to the Big West and see how we came up here. We didn't get anyone in the individual awards. Winston Mayo apparently winning Freshman of the Year. We didn't get Coach of the Year, even though I think we should have, given that we didn't win the conference, so we didn't win the tournament. First team All Conference, we had Tony Howard, the sophomore. Sophomore point guard or guard? Not 100% from memory. I think it was the shooting guard. So he'll be coming back next year, hopefully, which is good for us. In the second team, we didn't have anyone, so it looks like actually that Tony Howard just carried the team, which is good that we're getting him back. So that are awards. We have now the job carousel, but we also had a season review. We got both of those done, finished top 3, win 10 games. They will up their criteria next year. Let's view the coach carousel. Yeah, we've got some more teams interested in us this year. New Mexico, Kent State, DePaul, Southern Illinois, George Mason, and Louis Tech, but we're not going anywhere. We're seeing this out for at least another 2 to 3 years. Seeing what we can do. So we skipped that. Let's have a look at our prestige as a school. We did move up 2, I believe, and us personally as a coach went up by 1. That's fine. We didn't really do a huge amount. Jason Michaels signs his letter of engagement, letter of intent. Staff hiring begins. Let's have a quick look at recruitment just to make sure. So he end up going to Michigan. He went to Illinois, and there we go. Cordell Mitchell actually went to Delaware State, which is actually insane. That's such a huge pickup for them. But there you go. Just having that really low SAT score requirement meant they got a 5-star, 17th overall in the country, number 1 at the position. That's crazy. Corey Neal still doesn't care for us. We can visit him. Let's do it. Why not? Might as well at this point. We're going to end up with 3 scholarships. No, we're going to end up with a lot of scholarships next year. So we'll see how that goes. I think we're still good for staff. Yeah, we're fine. So we're going to skip through this. Okay, looks like one of our coaches left. Michael Skoll, who was our recruitment coach and first assistant. So we're going to go and have a look for a recruitment coach. And at this point in the advancement, I don't think we're going to get anyone. Oh, you look good. Kevin Sims. Oh, you're the guy that I had at SFU. How much were you being paid? 38. So maybe we'd go and offer you a cheeky little 40k for 4 years, and we'll see what you say, shall we? We have a relationship. You know you want to come and help me do what I did over there. Let's build a program together, Kevin. And he does. He takes my offer. So Kevin Sims and me are reunited to come and build some success over here like we did at SFU. And for cheaper than our last coach. So actually worked out in our favour. So we'll advance the rest of it and continue on. Okay, we have our end of year tasks. Let's have a look at this. I want to just check before I go into it what our facilities are and make sure they haven't gone down. No, they're fine. I'm hoping they'll give me some more budget now because Zimmerman's going to transfer out. One of these guys might. We've got in some recruits. That's fine. Zimmerman, not really in my long-term plans. Didn't play that much. Doesn't look good. So Yeah, I'm hoping they'll accept my increased budget because the reason they didn't do it last year was because we're not going to fund a losing program. This time we're a winning program and actually had a decent year. Please fund me. Come on. What did they say? They said no, die. Okay, brilliant. We think you're doing just fine with the budget. Yeah, well, last year you said we're going to fund a losing program, and this year we win and you're not going to fund us. Cool. Well, that's the end of the season, so let's advance, and I will catch up with you guys at the start of next season. Alright, here we go. Start of the next season. We have 5 scholarships again with 91,000 of budget. Our recruitment class was down here. I actually rate who we brought in. They don't, just because we didn't bring in that many players. North Carolina had the best. Just trying to see if I can see SFU on here. Yeah, they're at 303, so definitely not quite as good a recruiting as I was there. I do think I need a couple more transfers this year because I think we had 3 seniors leave, but I think we can up amenities a little bit. Get to 20,000, maybe that'll help. Just get some more people in the door, and that still leaves us with 51,000 post pre-transfers and pre-travel. So I think that's fine. I'm going to go with that for our budget of the year. And here we are at transfers. We have one person transferring out at Zimmerman. Didn't care for him, so that's fine. Let's have a look at the roster, see how we're looking and what the freshmen are looking like. We've got Christian Ballinger coming in as our freshman point guard. He's not friendly. He doesn't care about playing time, so actually we might try and pick up a transfer point guard. Other freshman was this guy, Jason Mitchell. I am massively hoping that he gets readjusted because I thought he was going to be way better than that. Tony Howard's looking good. Hasn't got a trait, but that's fine. We could really use maybe a forward. Yeah, we could really use maybe a small forward, a power forward, and a point guard. We'll see what's available, see who has interest. We have 5 scholarships for this. Let's see. Okay, no one that's particularly good has interest in us, which is sort of to be expected. We know Tim Reed, apparently. Not sure why we know him, but we do. And he is a forward. So let's do what we normally do and go through and have a look at each position. Instantly, Chris Williams looking pretty decent to me with the top assists in the entire portal. So Dennis Underwood and Lee Postel. Okay. Let's do all that. Let's scout you. And Williamson, we're going to go like that. In terms of small forward, it's not looking amazing. This guy actually averaged the highest points per game now. Where's he from? La Sella. Give me a scout report on him. Let's just do what we do. Matt Broom. Okay, and power forward. Just grab a guy, 92 defenseman of the year. 60. Keon Milks. Okay, maybe like that. See what happens off the back of that. View the stage. Okay, there are 3 dudes. Meeks. Offer and do that. Tim Reed. Let's grab you. And Chris Williams will do the same. Let's advance and see which one of those guys wants to come and play. A junior, a senior, and a junior. So we shouldn't be messing up too much. Kelton Meeks comes and transfers to the school. He's the only one. What position was he again? Okay, he was the power forward who looked pretty darn good. And he's still looking pretty darn good from South California. The other guy's gone. Chris Williams hasn't gone. So we'll put in a strong case for you. I don't want to spend too much more, so I think we're fine with that. Our shooting guards we can sort of deal with. Hopefully we get Chris here. Has he gone somewhere else? No. Go again then. Come on, Chris. No. Again, I'm just. I feel like it's. I don't know if it's a glitch or not, or what exactly a campaign actually entails. But it feels like if I campaign for them, they don't commit. So I'm going to advance and see if he commits. Nope, still not committing to us or anyone else. I'm fine with this budget as well. 38 is, I think 28 is the tightest I've ever done it on. You saw last season we there we go, we got him. He accepted our offer. Let's have a quick gander at him. Yeah, he's looking real good. He's got ball magician as well as a player type. So very happy to have gotten him in for a year. Christian Ballinger doesn't care about his playing time, so therefore he can just play backup minutes whilst he develops. Small forward's the only position where I'm not too happy with, but I think one of maybe Yates or Reyes can play some of the small forward minutes, or maybe even Tony Howard. I think 6'4". Maybe not. Okay, so that's transfers. I'm going to get through transfers. I want to bring you guys a second recruiting class intake. This is going to be a bit of a longer episode, as you can probably tell, but I'm hoping to have been able to cut quite a lot of the season play where I'm just simulating to games and just see the results. So expect it to be a little bit choppier, but yeah, get through the transfers, get through the next recruiting, and I will see you guys in the recruiting starting phase. We're at summer travel, and we're going to do the same thing as last year, just go to the regional camp. We had a hard enough time trying to get in people from our region, let alone people from outside of it. So we'll continue on with just the regional camp selected and start recruiting. And here we are at the start of recruiting. Let's have a look at the pro draft. No one we recognize. The Michigan State shooting guard going number 1. We have our summer travels planned. Let's make our list for who we want to bring in. We're going west. We're going full recruiting list, and we're going position by position. We have only 4 scholarships this year. We're not going to bring in 5-star. I'm hoping that there's more 5-star recruits for the higher schools in our region this year, because last year there was 2. One of them wasn't going to qualify for anyone, so they started just dropping down to our players who we wanted to bring in, which was sort of annoying, but I mean, they want the best people in the region, so it's understandable. We really need forwards this year, so I'm happy to go grab more forwards if needed. Okay. I think that was it, right? That's literally everyone. Let's say there is a few more 5-star guys this year. But we are lacking people right now. Let's just throw on this guy. We're not going to get him, but you know what? We throw the hat in the ring and we start going through the list and inviting people to come have a look. Oh, we have none left. Okay. Bang, 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 bang. Cool. That's week 1. If you didn't enjoy his visit, we're going to cut him already. He's the 5-star, so not really expecting to get him. The 4-star that came did enjoy his visit. Okay. Nice, I think. Yeah, national camps are today, which means we should advance and then get to the regional camp pretty soon. So we're going to advance one more week. Las Vegas has happened, which means we can start cutting straight away. That's how fast it is out here in the West. Let's go. Decent. Top 25. Nice. Didn't stand out. Not great. Didn't stand out, and he's visited and he liked it. Decent. Top 25. Decent. Didn't stand out. Top 25. Definitely top 10. It doesn't have massive schools interested, so ooh, do we just commit to Jason? How did you do? He didn't stand out. We'll come back to it in a second. Decent, decent. Top 25, top 10. Nice. Top 25, didn't stand out. Stand out. Decent, decent. Top 25 and has visited and enjoyed it. That's my Justin Stanley right there. Fine, that's everyone. Small forward position, didn't stand out. Top 10 and got interest in us. I like that. Top 5. Already got some interest from big schools. Top 25. Didn't stand out. Didn't stand out. Didn't stand out. No. Oop. Drop from watch list as well. Thank you. Nice. Decent. Decent. Didn't stand out. Okay. That's small forwards. Power forwards. Decent. Decent. Didn't stand out. Didn't stand out. Didn't stand out. Didn't stand out. Top 25. Didn't stand out. Decent. Decent. Okay, yeah. Centers. Decent. Didn't stand out. Decent. Didn't stand out. Didn't stand out. Top 10 and got interest in us. Decent. Top 25. Decent. Decent. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and offer this guy straight away because he is someone that is interested in us and is top 10. Let's go back to point guards then. Decent, top 25, decent, top 25, decent, top 25, top 10. I feel like he's a real option, this Jason. So I'm going to offer you as well. Again, I use my offers as like a short list of the guys I really want to focus. Top 10, top 25. Okay. Brad Thompson. Scout him live. Small forward, top 5 easily, but he's got Gonzaga, Arizona, Stanford, Michigan State. Yeah, a bunch of massive teams. Top 10, though, has interest in us. And yes, Pitt and Arizona are there, but he has interest in us. Whereas this guy, top 20, he's my backup, basically, right? Like, that's basically what I'm looking at right there. So I'll offer you. And then power forward. Not many options here. One guy who's top 25 So it might be a year for the small forwards. Let me just go off this screen and back. No, that's not what I want to do. Go off this screen and back onto it and see what I haven't offered in terms of positions. So I've offered a point guard. I've not offered a shooting guard. I've offered a small forward and I've offered a centre. So power forward or shooting guard. What's our roster looking like for next year? We're only losing one guy, which is Gregory. We have Tony Howard back. And Meeks has actually gotten quite a bit better. No, Meeks the guy that transferred, isn't it? Okay. Small forwards are really where we're lacking. But thankfully, Jason Mitchell got re-rated higher, and he's 6'7". Although Meeks is 6'6", and Meeks could probably play. Jesus, that guy's good. Meeks could probably play the 3. And Jason can play the 4. Yeah. Also, this guy right here is insane. Okay. So small forwards really looking weak, but shooting guards looking fine. Tony Howard had a good year last year. So maybe we go and get. Oh, I don't know. How much does this guy care about minutes? He expects starter minutes. And what about Meeks? Not too concerned. What about you, Howard? You want to play? Well, that's fine. You will play. Pat. I'm thinking power forward. I'm thinking it's a higher chance we lose this guy or this guy than it is to lose him. Because he's definitely going to play. He's definitely going to start. He wants to play, not necessarily wants to start as minutes, which is the difference there. So I think that also the shooting guard pool is deeper in terms of what's available. And it looks like there's less competition for a guy like this, although he does have a hot, warm in South California. Not offer Brad. Let's send out some texts to our key guys. Our key guy really is Lumpkin. We really want to have a centre next year that's actually good. We don't really want to have to bring one in from transfers. Nice. So, location, conference, prestige, and facilities. Try and get some information about his parents. But right now, we can advance another week. We have also the option to get the hosting in because we haven't done that yet for a lot of the people we've offered. Because it's not rolled over into a different week yet, apart from now. So let's try and get you in. You want to come and have a look? Great. Power forwards, not too concerned with. Idris Flanagan doesn't want to come and have a look, but we'll hold out. You haven't been to look, and you still don't want to come and look. We sending him some text? No, he's really not interested, is he? You came and had a good visit, but apparently you have attitude problems. What about the guy who is top 25? He'll come and have a look. That's good. And so will Jason Wallace. So there are 3 visits. Brad said he already doesn't want to text us. Idris, let's see if we can learn some stuff about you. Nice. We know what we need to know about Idris now, which is basically that he likes location. And we're all pretty close, so that should be fine. Let's send some text to Jason. See, no, he doesn't want to text me. Okay, fine. We know what we need to know about you. Yes. Do we know what we need to know about you? Yes. Unfortunately, the other guys that we want aren't replying. So let's message you. No, okay, run out of time. Fine. Okay, we have an idea of what we're trying to go for. Early doors, this is looking better, but again, it's going to come down to if we can get these visits in. If we do get the visits in, how do they actually go? But yeah. Still not refreshed our time. A dead period now, which means I think we can text them. No. Point guard wise, he liked his visit, and now we're second after Stanford. So let's see if we can just get some more info new. Very nice. You enjoyed your visit. Brad, we know doesn't want to text. Idris, we know everything about. What about you, Jack? I'll try and text Casper a little bit. No, he's not interested. Fine. What about Lump? No, we have no time left. Okay. Next week, we can start doing some more hosting. Hopefully get some people that want to come and have a look. So Jason, we know, is good with us. So we get... Okay. It's probably quite an ambitious guy reading that statement that he made. You still don't want to come and have a look, Brad. Are you sure, bud? Okay, he let me talk to him now. That's something. Because before he was just completely ignoring me. Nice. Cool. Pretty nice people. Neither of them attended your school. Both parents are pretty nice people. That's good. I mean, I'm not sure if you're... if they are your parents, so I'm not sure if he's saying that because he has to say that they're nice people, or whether he fully believes it. I'd be surprised if he rocked up and said, "Nah, they're horrible. I hate them both." But who am I to judge? Let's just try and get some visits in with like the higher rated guys. No, they all hate me. Fine. What about here? Eric. How's Eric? Decent. Decent. Top 25. Top 10. Decent. Top 5. Doesn't want to come and look. Top 10. No. 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 Okay. Power forward wise, decent. Top 25. Okay, cool. He's come to have a look. That's good. Fine. That looks like the end of my week. Yeah, it's the end of my week. Let's just clear my inbox. And advance again. Just trying to use up this visit. There we go. Done. Well, might as well. I don't want to lose it. Big Apple Showcase just happened. Still not refreshed our time, so we'll continue on. Okay, refresh now. You didn't like the visit, that's fine. This guy still doesn't want to come and have a look. Small forward wise, none are that interested in coming to have a look. Idris. So he has come and had a look and liked it. He had an excellent canvas, in fact. So let's text you because I feel like potentially we're not going to get the small forward who doesn't want to come and have a look yet. And then centre wise, you visited and you thought it was indifferent. Okay. Nevada have now offered you. Who's our backup centre? This guy. He got Stanford on his list. Let's start texting you, try and get a little bit of information. Okay. So no location, something you're sort of interested in, and you're down here. Again, let's just try and get the visits out. Cool, all visits are out, and we continue on. Jason Wallace, we are slowly moving up his board. Which is good to see. Probably done that about 5 million times, but no. No. It's annoying. have gone hot on a warm on this guy, though. So he has potential. Who's the good dude? Yeah, you. It was you, wasn't it? Facility is your highest thing. Your parental control is a lot. Lumpkin's now dropped down to a 2-star guy, but still probably the best that we've got on our list. Foreman, we're going to continue to try and get some information from as a backup. We're also 6'10", so actually taller. Come on, bud. Yeah. Okay. I think we tried to host everyone here, right? Fine. Okay. We continue on. You might see more before the contact period, you might not. Depends. But I will probably just continue to try and host and text people until we get to just before the contact period. And here we are, last session before the contact period. We have our targets. We got Anti Lumpkin. Think we probably aren't going to get him, given that Nevada are here, and he loves Conference Prestige. So maybe not. Location and facility is probably what we go for here, but he is in Nevada, so Nevada are going to have a big advantage. In California, have the Conference Prestige that we don't have, being in the Pac-12. We have some backup options. We've got Foreman down here who Stanford are interested in, UC Irvine are interested in, but we might be able to make our way up the standings. Power forward, we have someone that we're warm on with Brad Casper. Maybe worth just throwing a visit on him. Here we have Idris Flanagan. We haven't moved up at all, but no one else has either. Still doesn't want to come and visit our school. We have a backup with a couple of guys who are all decent. We don't really have anyone who's ranked other than him that are interested in us. So maybe we are rotating to Casper down here for our forward position, which is our most needed. In terms of shooting guard, we are with Brad Thomas. No one's offered him a scholarship, and location's big for him, but he is in Wyoming, so not really that close to California. But we'll see. Still, again, doesn't want to come and look at the school. Been trying to get hosts out, but yeah. Point guard, we have Jason Wallace, who a lot of big schools are interested in, but he is in California, so I'm hoping that maybe we can do a little bit. We have some backup options with Wayne Lane, who we are top 3 on, and we also have some other guys who we could potentially go for. Just going to finish trying to host everyone for the final time, and then we will go to contact. Yeah, so no one still wants to come. We have all the information we need, so let's just move on to the contact period. Hopefully no one commits early and we should be okay. Okay, it looks like this Foreman actually went to Stanford straight away, so our backup option at centre is actually gone, which isn't great for us given that there was no one else that was ranked, and centre's probably our second most needed position after forward. So we'd really like to get Lumpkin if we can. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go and pitch location, I think. Could do conference prestige, but I just don't think our prestige of our conference is great, so it's probably not worth doing. Power forward, we're going to leave for this time. We have 2 people already committed here with Hester and Cullen, but that hopefully means that they're not going to come and go in for Flanagan. who we're going to host and pitch location to. Still doesn't want to come and visit the school. Fair enough. Shooting guard, Boise State, get him. Brad Thompson, I'm hoping we can get. We're going to pitch location. Still doesn't want to be hosted. And point guard, we're going to go for Jason Wallace. Again, don't think we're going to get him, but location is what we're going for. Let's just try and host some more people again. Nope, nothing going there. So let's move on and see how the first week of hosts go. See if anyone commits to us or away from us. So got one person who's committed. It's Anthony Lumpkin, the center who was in Nevada. Jason Wallace says thanks. It's really positive and I appreciate it. Definitely consider the school. The visit left a great impression. Hope to be part of the school in the future. Idris saw the visit, got a good sense of what the team program are about. And Lumpkins was thanks for the visit. It was good. Got a decent feel for the program. So let's see what Lumpkin's decision was. See if we're even in the top 5. Let's go. We are underneath. Well, we are Long Beach. We have Utah State underneath us, Duke, Cal, and Nevada. I'm predicting he goes to Nevada just because of his location, but we'll see. So, first out is Utah State. Second is Duke. Third is California. Fourth is us. Yeah, he went to Nevada. That was what I was predicting. He is from Nevada. He liked location, so it makes sense that he's gone there. Let's go and have a look at our recruitment screen again. So the center went to Utah State. He went to Nevada. Have we got any options here realistically that we like? Not really. They're all decent, which normally would be fine, but we're really looking for. Oh no, that is not good. Every single power forward committed after the first week. Okay. I think we just have to go and try and get this guy, maybe. Brad Falls. He's in New Mexico. He's in Hawaii. Send some text to Roy. Okay. Playtime could be big, actually. We just need a body. We can get a transfer, but playtime, let's go and do that. Next up is small forwards. So St. Mary's, get Stanton. Idris was very happy with the home visit, but we haven't moved up, and no one else has committed to him. Let's go and pitch location again. He liked it last time. Hopefully he enjoys it again. In terms of shooting guard, we got 2 commits from our people. Brad Thompson was really impressed with the home visit, which moved us up to actually 4th on his list. So I'm hoping with one more visit with location in mind, given that his parents like it and it's his favorite thing, maybe we can get it done. Point guard, Washington get one of the guys, but Jason Wallace has moved up to warm with us. He was very happy with the visit, so again, we're going to do the same thing and go for location. That's our second week of visits scheduled. Let's see what happens. Oh, no, sorry, we've got the scheduling. Yeah, we've got 2 heat checks in there, and the other games are hopefully winnable. So yeah, I'm fine with that. Let's advance on and see how this goes. We've got one commit from Roy Richards. Appreciate you coming to them. I'll let you know that no more, but I think we're going in another direction. It's not good. Thanks for the visit. It was really positive, and I appreciate definitely considering your school. Had a good time with your visit. My family liked you as well. I could see myself going to your school. Wanted to say thanks at least for taking the time to visit my family. I think it's best if I look around, though, so probably won't be coming to your school. So we expect Roy Richardson to not be coming. Yeah, we're not even there. So you will see me after this decision's been made. So Roy decided to go to UCLA, which is fair. We're not gonna beat them out. What position was he? I feel like he was a center, maybe. Let's go all positions. Yeah, he was a center. So we've moved up to hot with Brad Thompson, and we're actually second now, only to San Diego. So we're going to visit him again and get that done. Hopefully he commits. Idris again liked our visit, and we've moved up now to warm with him and just outside of the hot guys who no one's offered. So we're going to do location again. Does he want to visit? Still doesn't want to come and have a look. Jason Wallace was still not even there. St. Mary's looks favourites to get him, but we're going to continue to try and grind him down. Now we have a decision to make. So we've got, hopefully, are going to get a commit from our shooting guard. We've got a small forward and a point guard. Point guard's unnecessary. We don't really need him, but I'm just trying to fill in some positions. Brett Fall. Now, UCLA did just get a center, so would they really go and try and get two? I think it's unlikely. So maybe we have a chance to get him just as a body to fill in our gaps. He likes location, we like location. He's based in New Mexico though, but he is our only center that's really an option. He's got good overall. He looks good. We'll visit him. He doesn't want to come and have a look. We've offered him a scholarship with pitch location, and that is our final visit and final scholarship. So let's see. This is a big week for us. If we can get half of the people that we've offered, I'd be happy because that gives us 3 recruits. But let's have a look. Yeah, so all 3 have made a decision. So Brett Falls, nice to meet you and appreciate it, but your school isn't the one for me. Okay. Jason Wallace, appreciate the visit, but after reflection, I've decided you're not the right fit. That's not good. The visit was good. I learned a lot and enjoyed it. Thanks for coming to meet my family. And Brad Thompson, quick note to let you know your visit stood out to us. Expect to hear from you soon. Maybe I'll be playing for you next season. So the one that he said maybe we'll be playing with, that's Brad. Let's see what he said. Okay, well, underneath me here. Let's see. We're against some big schools: Cal, San Diego State, Stanford, and Duke. Let's see who goes where. So, not California, not Stanford, not Duke, and not San Diego State. It's us. Our second recruit. I forgot what position he was. Off the top of my head, I feel like he was the shooting guard, but I could be wrong, which that's great for us. It's number 2. Jason Wallace was decided we're not the right fit, so I expect him to decline us. Yeah, we're not there, so yeah, that's unlucky. I think he's going to St. Mary's, but we'll see. You will see back in a second. Alright, so Jason Wallace decided to go to St. Mary's like I predicted from the list. We now have Idris. Idris said he had a good visit and enjoyed meeting his family, so I'm hoping that maybe he comes. I forgot what position was. I think he was my small forward, which is a real position I need, so it'd be great if he could come. Let's have a look. we are there. Underneath me is San Diego State, but look at those teams: San Diego State, Dayton, Marquette, and Arizona State, or just Arizona State. So let's see where he goes. Come on, mate. Come on. We really need you. So Arizona State's gone. San Diego State's gone. Dayton's gone. Marquette's gone. We got him. Come on. Number 3. It's our third recruit. That's very much needed at a position of need as well. So let's go and have a check in on our recruiting. So San Diego get Ray Burns. Wayne Lane goes to Bakerfield. St. Mary's get our point guard. And here we are with Brett Thompson, the shooting guard, and Idris Flanagan, the small forward. The good thing is that he's 6'7", so he can play the power forward if needed, and Brad Thompson is tall enough to probably play the 3. Unfortunately, Brett Falls was not impressed with our home visit and has just decided, nah, we're not interested. So I'm going to revoke his scholarship. Doesn't much matter to us. We're going to go in on Staples instead and just see what we can do with him. Come on. Yeah, we didn't get everything. That's unfortunate, but we got location, which we know he likes. We're going to host him. He doesn't want to have a host. Let's go visit him. Pitch location. I guess now I just take best available. You're not going to be interested anymore. Top 25. Ooh, John Smith, top 25 as well. Not interested in visiting. So we've got 3 point guards. Calvin Thomas Owens is actually interested more than the others. Ugh. It might be stupid, but I'm going to go for the small forward here. He is a position. Do I? Or do I just leave it? Let's have a look at the squad. Christian Bellinger just looks like he's not going to do anything for us really. We brought him in. He was top 25 at Big West at the Western camp, but he's not doing anything for us here. Chris Williams has 2 seasons with us, so small forward wise, though we have 2 walk-ons and 1 junior. Shooting guard we're okay at because I think we're 2 juniors. Next season it'll definitely be a position of need. We still didn't. We were trying to get a center, aren't we? Still, I think we have to say we can go and try and recruit a point guard. I think we're safe in trying to do that. So let's see, decent and top 25. We'll pitch. We'll go visit. We'll pitch location. I don't think it'll come to us, but it's just a body. So I feel comfortable doing that. Let's advance. Let's see if we can at least get the... I really need Kenny Stapleton. Kenny Stapleton is like a must grab. Otherwise, we have to spend quite a bit of money trying to get transfer in to just play next season. So we'll have a look. Anyone commit? No one committed. What do they think? It was good. Good, decent feel for the program, and Kenny Stapleton was solid. He got a good sense of what the team program are about. I think that was our last visit, right? Yeah, that was the visit period over. So can't really do much now other than wait and maybe try and host the guys. They don't want to visit, so it is what it is. We've got to sort of wait it out now. They've not committed to anyone. They haven't got scholarships offers from anyone, so let's just try and get the last few bits of information to make our calls better. It's for both of them. Okay. Again, we are top 4 on his list. Still doesn't want to come and even look at the school, though, with Washington being number 1. If Washington offer him, he will go, but I'm hoping they don't, and then we can just swoop in. But yeah, that's recruiting. Let me advance to the start of the season, and then we can go from there. I'm going to continue to try and host these guys until the start of the season. I thought we got 3 guys, but it actually looks like we only got 2, which isn't great. I'm not going to lie to you. Because next year we're going to be light on some positions. Okay. And here we are, the start of the next season. First game's against Princeton, but that's where we're going to call it for today. I think we had a decent first season. We got to the conference tournament as the first seed. Unfortunately, we couldn't get through the semi-finals and didn't win it. We then got to the NIT second round, increased our prestige a bit, increased the school's prestige a bit. Our recruitment class was okay. We brought in Jason Mitchell and Christian Ballinger. Both of them, well, Jason Mitchell actually got rated down again, which isn't great for us because I thought he looked decent last week before recruiting. But we did get some good transfers in. We got Caton Meeks, who transferred from Southern California. And we got Chris Williams in, who's got defender and ball magician from North Carolina State. So that's who I'm looking to carry the team. We also got Gregory Wilkes in the first season from Clemson. So yeah, with the transfers that we've picked up, Tony Howard was already here, I believe, yeah. And he had a good season last year. So our starting lineup's not looking too bad. I was going to move some people down, so I was going to put Howard there. Yates isn't going to start. I'm just going to put Bellinger in, maybe. Yeah. Meeks, Howard, Bellinger. Yeah. That's what I'll end up doing, but I will just... Are they stupid? Yeah. So that's roughly what we'll go for. We need to just mess about with it, but that's for not for now. I hope you like the video. I'm going to try and get another one out early next week. Maybe I'll film one tomorrow so that I can put it out in a week. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. How do you think I'm doing? How do you think the season's gone? And yeah, until next time, peace out.